What's up, fans? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another home video review. And today we'll be looking at Mad Max on 4K Blu-ray from Kino Lorber, coming up right now. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Alright guys, quiet on set. Scene 1, take 1. Action. Boom! Now, before we get on to the video, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, make sure you share with friends, and also hit that bell for notifications because it helps the channel a lot. Also, I really like this packaging. So it shows some new, I believe it's a variant or it's new artwork from Kino Lorber, which shows Mad Max and the Interceptor. But check this out. It is the original poster art, man. Ooh, I freaking love it. I love this. I just love these little neat touches that Kino people do. Because Shout Factory did it one time. Well, no, Shout Factory does it all the time. Well, for most of their titles. And I know that I forgot to show it on one of my reviews, but the Mask of Zorro has it. It has new artwork, and then you take out the slipcover, and it's the original poster art, which is nice. All right, so let's get on with the review. The film was shot in 35mm, and the aspect ratio for this film is either 235:1 or some sources say 234:1, but I'll just go with the 235:1. It has a 4K DI, so yes, pure 4K image, true 4K image, and it has HDR10 and Dolby Vision. And the audio is DTS HD Master Audio 5.1, 2.0 mono, and I believe also 2.0 mono for the American dub. Now let's get on to the video. Right as I popped in the movie, the logo looked pretty sharp, although it just still looks soft. The logo, when it shows Mad Max, it looks pretty damn sharp, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And right away, the colors, especially the outdoor scenes, the daylight scenes, the colors just pop. I don't know the name of the cop car that's really yellow, but man, the yellow and red colors are so vibrant and they pop out of the screen. I actually was about to touch the car because it really felt 3D to me. It really felt that the car was right in front of me. I just love it. Also, the skies look so pure blue. I also want to mention the black levels, especially the night scenes with Jesse and Max. Those scenes, they're just those nice little scenes with Jesse and Max. Holy shit. I just love just how it's nighttime and it's very grainy, of course, but I just love how it just displays just everything, because I just love how it has no crushed black levels like in previous releases, so you get to see everything. Oh my goodness, every single detail and decor in Max's house, and I just love how well lit that looks. And since I saw this film in Dolby Vision helps elevate those black levels. And also the white levels look damn good. Nothing looks so overly bright or too muted when it comes to the white levels. I'm just glad that the lighting is just perfectly balanced. Dolby Vision really does help. And the grain levels is so well maintained, even though yes, it's a low budget film, and of course you're gonna have high grain levels when it comes to a low budget film like this at the time, since this was released in 1979. They look phenomenally well. Of course, some of the shots, of course, especially for some of the car scenes, the action scenes, some shots look grainy, but honestly, I think they add to the feel of the movie. They add to the style of the movie. That's what I was trying to say. But I just love how the grain levels are just well structured, and man, this film looks hella clean. But yeah, grain structures really well, and you guys see me say this a lot, but the grain is really not that noticeable to me when it comes to certain scenes. Now let's get on to the audio. So I listened to the 5.1 track because that's a default track, and I have to say, even though that it does feel most of the action is happening through the center channels, the surround sound channels, the rear channels, they do the job well, especially Brian May's score. It sounds amazing. It sounds like you're surrounded by his score, and it does its job well. Especially around, of course, the action scene, especially around the third act. It really feels cars just zooming by, and also right in front of you and behind you. And I sampled a bit of the mono track. It sounds muffled in a couple of areas, but really, I could still make out the dialogue. And yeah, the original mono track still, though, it sounds really good. I still really like it. Actually, it's my preferred way to watch a movie, but the 5.1 mix, it sounds really good. And also, one more note about the 5.1 mix is that it does feel like the mono track was just, because I feel like this is a dual mono track. And I feel like that they took that dual mono track and they spread the channels around, so it really feels nice. It doesn't feel like they didn't alter any sound effects, unlike the Terminator, but yeah, it sounds beautiful. And I'm sorry I did not listen to the American dub of the movie, but I'm assuming it sounds good. All right, let's get on to special features. Everything, surprisingly, was ported over. Like, they even have Shout Factory special features. I mean, wow. And they include this new 30-minute interview with George Miller about the movie, and damn good. It's really damn good. But no, what really surprised me, because I was hesitant on buying the movie. I was still gonna buy it either way. I'll just wait till the price lowers or whatever. But the thing is that what surprised me is that they have Shout Factory special features. So it seems that maybe Shout Factory let them use it, or probably it's just they can, maybe they're through a site license agreement or whatever. But honestly, whatever it is, and also I'm guessing maybe Shout Factory doesn't own the rights to those special features. But then again, Shout Factory does let Arrow use their special features, especially I believe they even did it for Big Trouble in Little China. It is amazing. It's amazing to see that everything is ported over. So that made me buy it right away. Well, I was late, but I still bought it, and man, it's amazing. All the special features there, from the interview with Mel Gibson, the vintage featurettes, and also trailers from hell. I love it. All right, so if I were to give the video rating, I'll have to give it, a 10 out of 10. Even though there are some shots that are grainy, that's actually inherent to the source, so it's not the transfer's fault. For audio, 10 out of 10. Yeah, the 5.1 mix is very well mixed, but really, I listened to the mono track and it sounds pretty nice. Of course, it sounds muffled, but again, that's inherent to the source. So if that's how it was recorded at the time, or that's the best they could have done at the time, then that's the best I believe they could do now. And it sounds pretty good. Sounds perfectly masterful to me. Special features, 10 out of 10. Everything is ported over, and especially that new interview with George Miller, it is phenomenal. Also, before I close out this video, if you guys are gonna pick up the Blu-ray version, why did I put that? If you guys are gonna pick up the Blu-ray version of Mad Max from Kino Lorber and expecting an upgrade from the Shout Factory or the MGM release, well, all I gotta say is just that the colors are basically, they almost match the 4K version. Of course, since the 4K has Dolby Vision and HDR and better resolution and better color reproduction, the Blu-ray is not going to look as vibrant as the 4K version, but they still look, it looks really good. The problem is that it looks, a lot of the grain and damage was not cleaned up as well as the 4K version, because it looks like they got the same 2K scan, which I believe is from the inner positive rather than camera negative, the same thing as Shout Factory. It looks like they used the same scan as Shout Factory's, but while Shout Factory did the best cleanup they could do, and the color correction, their own color correction they've done, Kino, all I see is they just remove a bit of the grain, a bit of the print damage, and also just made the colors more theatrically accurate, which boggles my mind. Why couldn't you just put the 4K version on the 1080p version or on the Blu-ray version? For me, it didn't make sense, but all I gotta say is that the Blu-ray version, I'd say, for me though, personally, don't rush on getting that. I say get the 4K version, but if you haven't owned Mad Max yet on home video, I say, and if you don't have 4K, I'd say go ahead. Look, I just stumbled a lot right there, but yeah. So that's my review for Mad Max on 4K UHD Blu-ray from Kino Lorber. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. So let me know down in the comments down below if you have purchased Mad Max 4K from Kino Lorber. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. So this is Javi from Javiwood Production. Sign up, and if you guys enjoyed the show.